Hey there guys, we're taking a look at Resident Evil 6 running on the AMD Ryzen 5 5500U. Now the game is currently running at 1080p with the highest settings possible, and the game is actually running pretty smooth. It isn't going to be a completely locked 60 experience. There are definitely going to be certain dips. The dips aren't substantial enough to really deter from the gameplay. The 1% lows are going to be pretty consistent throughout the entirety of the experience, and honestly you can just play the entirety of the game like this without any real major issues. If anything, I actually had more issues running this on my main PC than playing it on here, and I have no idea why. There was just something about this game that did not like my 2070 Super, because my performance was nowhere near like this at the lowest possible settings, and I was playing at 1440p, but we're talking about a 2070 Super versus this, and somehow this is giving me a better experience at the highest settings at 1080p than what I got out of my 2070 Super at 1440p with the lowest settings. I don't know if it was just a driver issue with Nvidia versus AMD here, but this was surprising. I was expecting this to actually have more problems than this. It was kind of refreshing, but also mind-blowing. And I think it might just be an AMD driver thing because of the fact that my friend actually, we played co-op through this, and he had it was a it was a RX 570 4 gig, and he was actually getting better FPS than I was on my 2070 Super. I think it was just a Nvidia problem, but this clearly shows the game runs very, very well on AMD chips, and this is surprising, you know? Kind of blew my mind because I just had such a bad time playing it the first time, you know? I was getting really, really bad frame times on my main GPU. Meanwhile here, this is just insanely good performance at the highest possible settings. I'm blown away by this. I'm very happy to see this. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to play this game, to just play it at the highest settings. Yeah, you could drop things down a little bit if you want to just keep a consistent 60, but this just looks nice and plays really, really well. It's a controversial game for sure, in the sense that some people love it, some people hate it. I'm of the camp that it is enjoyable for a co-op game, but in terms of Resident Evil games, it's on the lower tier of the list. But with the amount of content that there's in here, you pretty much do get your money's worth in terms of the co-op experience. But anyways, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.